Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we struggling a little bit, but we're gonna go over what we got to do next. Guys, do appreciate it if you throw in that code Chicken in the shop. You're gonna buy instant training or anything like that for the season. See, I'm rocking 42 days here, so I'm good for the next little bit. Also appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. And a good way to start off the video with a little womp womp going all the way back to rank 16. But yeah, so here's where we're at. We do not have bombardiers, and we absolutely need them immediately. Now, I could have done a couple things today, so let's just go over the tech tree here first and talk about where we want to go forward before we get into, you know, some different options if you're in the same boat as me. So what we want to do next, there was actually quite a few people that went Sky Shield right here first. I think the better route is to actually skip building health. That kind of bit me in the tail feathers, and go Bombardiers first, because I did not realize how dominant they were going to be so quickly, especially against those bases that have the Sky Shield and have Shock Mines. Really tough to contend with just by heavy rushing. Now, the good thing is by the time we get Bombardiers, we're going to have Bullet, we're going to have Flares, we're going to have, you know, all the stuff we need to make them good. So yeah, just couldn't put together a rank 18 push today. I was extremely close last night. Let's check out the old task force. I think we fell off all the leaderboards today. But yeah, so last night, where do we get to? Look at this, 17 and 77 on a win streak. God. And you know what actually happened there too? I totally lost that next match all on my own because what happened was I flared on the engine room. I ran out of GBE. There was just one engine room and one flamethrower that was killing me, and the other guy fizzled. Had I not fizzled, I would have beat him. So that was going to keep me awake at night, but it's all good, and we'll make up our progress in a second. So what some people have been having success with today is actually rifles and bullet, and I think using shock knuckles. I don't know that attack and all the ins and outs, but yeah, I do want to give a shout out to Mr. TKD. I took his base here. I think the only difference was he had maxed out boom cannons, but he was able to get into 18 just simply by heavy rushing. Yeah, so logs kind of all over the place. You know, it's up, down, all around. But yeah, just couldn't get anything consistent. But the biggest thing is we want to get to Bombardiers. Everybody stop what you're doing. Stop backfilling, backtracking, going forwards, left, backwards, sideways. Go to Bombers right now. You know, unless you have something else in mind, like use rocket choppers or, I don't know. If you don't have a clear path ahead and you're kind of in the same boat as me or in the same area, then I would just drop everything and get to Bombardiers ASAP. So we got a chest coming up in a little bit. That's not going to be enough to get them, unfortunately. Yeah, so let's just get into it and see where we can go. So you guys let me know in the comments where you're at in the season, if you're doing well, if you're not doing well. It's surprising because, you know, building all wasn't really the right move, but it seems like everybody has it, so I don't know. So yeah, just heavy rush with bullet. Now, I do have, again, Mr. TKD, big shout out. I do have a new way of doing this. Basically, what we want to do on our heavy rush hits is we want to free clear a little bit first. So this is going to allow us to do a couple things. So the most important is it's just going to allow our heavies to survive a little bit longer. But we're also going to pick up a little bit of extra GBE before we start flaring like crazy. That's going to allow us to use a little more energy drinks, more shocks. Again, keep the heavies up and alive. That is the name of the game. We're taking too long now, so let's go ahead and flare into this one. I wasn't really sure on that drop where they were going to go, so I kind of goofed on that one. You got to be super careful about flaring. If you flare too early, if you're still doing this style of attack, then you're going to be in for a rough go. So after this, we're going to move up here. And I mean, ideally, we should win this in rank 16. We should be fine. But let's move up this way. And then I'll show you guys what we do. With that extra GBE makes such a huge difference. So we can shock right about there. We can actually use an energy drink really early. I missed that cannon. Let's shock over here next. And let's get ready to move. That was kind of a waste. And there we go. Alright, so now we got, I think we have one more energy drink. I'm not sure if we have two. Let's see. No, we definitely do not have 2. Let's go energy drink. Let's go health kits. Whew. Yeah, I butchered that a little bit. I could have. I held onto my shocks too long. We want to free clear and we want to use our shocks. You want to use at least 3 shocks, I think, when you're doing this to do the attack well. But yeah, it's just too slow. It's too slow right now with all the fizzling and all the defenses and all the, all the stuff that everybody has now. But like I said, it's fine. We got heavies, we got bullet, we got flares, we got a bunch of other stuff. So we'll be in a good spot by the time we do get our doodlers. And that guy did fizzle against us. So the base is solid. It is good. If you're looking for a 4-engine, I would definitely switch to something like this, I think. Because you want to build it against bombardiers, so you've got mines everywhere, you've got, buildings in weird paths, that kind of thing. Okay, this one looks a little bit strange. Complete compact, interesting. Okay, I'm honestly not too sure how we're going to hit this, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, all right, let's keep it moving forward here. I think what we'll do... I think we'll just go down to the left first. Nothing too surprising there, really. And we got a little bit extra GB. This is going to be all about shocks. We don't even really want to use a lot of energy drinks. We just want to get really good value shock bombs. My shocks are still only tick 3, so they're not, they're not super valuable. But they're all we got right now, so we got to use them. Wow, look at this. We're going to fizzle hard on this base, I think. Okay, shock there. And I guess we'll shock back here too, I don't know. Okay. Come on, bully. He's not going to be able to energy drink through too, that's for sure. Ouch. So, I mean, if you're getting hit with the heavy rush a lot, this might be worth trying. We're going to get our 2 drinks here, but that is going to be that. Whoa, we got to go quickly too. And we actually didn't even get that third one down. Wow. Man. It's tough to be a heavy rusher at the moment. This guy did kind of a delay thing. I feel like his heavies are going to fizzle up top, so I'm not really sure what the plan was there. And now it looks like Bullet's going to die. We might actually win this. There's no way Bullet's going to last that long. And he didn't clear any buildings. We got 2 ERs, right? We got 2. And I grabbed a couple defenses on the way up, so we should win by like 7 or 8%, I'm feeling like. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, let's dive into the next one here. I mean, if we get on a lucky run, we could get to 18, but I haven't had... It feels like I haven't had any of... any good luck this season. This guy's got the Sky Shield. That's going to make things tough. Now, what I like to do typically against the Sky Shield is I like to go against them early if I'm heavy rushing. So, for example, like go right in front of that machine gun and let them free... Obviously, you have to free clear because you can't flare through it, but do that first before going to the last engine, because what you don't want to have happen is just Bullet to be stuck there and a couple of heavies. You're simply not going to have enough damage to get through it all, so... Yeah. Let's grab that flamethrower. And, well, I guess we'll wait and take down all this stuff here. Okay. And let's move. I'm assuming this guy has the building health because, like I said, almost everybody does. For some reason. Even though it wasn't really the optimal tech choice. Alright, let's hit the flamethrowers. And then we're going to go straight up there, like I mentioned. Against Mr. Sky Shield. The Sky Shield bases are pretty tough. I mean... We can usually take them down, but we're either squeaking through, like just barely finishing them, or fizzling out completely. So, gonna be interesting to see what happens here. Let's throw a little shock down that side. We can use an energy drink if we want to take out the Sky Shield. Once Bullet gets on there, he's on that boom cannon right now. It is nice to have that extra damage against the Sky Shield for sure. Pretty beefy, those guys. Alright, let's shock here before all the heavies are completely melted. And I think they're pretty well just naturally going to go that way anyways. I'm going to opt for another shock, I think. And then hopefully we have enough GB left for one last energy drink on that last engine. But you see what I mean? Like, we can get through them, but they just take forever. So, yeah, heavy rushing, not super ideal for these bases. And I'm not really sure what I'm doing right now either. I'd really like to have ideally 2 energy drinks to finish this, but yeah, I don't know. I should have committed to something there. I just kind of let them all die and didn't accomplish anything. But yeah, Sky Shield, no bueno for the heavy rush right now. Let's see. All right, let's throw a bullet on top. We obviously didn't scout, so I think the writing's on the wall here. I would have needed to take out 2 other defenses to have a shot there. So that's it. That's all for today. Unfortunately, guys, just, one of those days. Not every day is magical. And, yeah, we just got to collect our chests, get up to that next effective point. Nothing really to report on the mini account today. He's still holding off and just farming chests to get up to 4 yards. So it's still basically staying on that same exact path, not getting extra stuff. Bullet straight to heavy choppers is the plan on the mini. So, yeah, there it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure you leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch you next one, guys. Check it out. Back.